Hey, good evening. Felt like yapping my mouth for an hour, y'all. What's going on? Felt like talking. I felt like talking some trash. I feel like talking some trash. I feel like talking some trash. Move my car out the way. Now, we have a big driveway, you guys, and I just wanted to get my car out the way because I ain't going nowhere else tonight. So, child, that crazy woman has been sending us chats all day long. Girl, ain't nobody reading that mess. There's a way I could disable the chat. We're not entertaining the foolishness, honey. We know you was probably getting high, and now you scared. Now you like she in the chat talking. She very talkative. Well, she always been real talkative. She just a person that she just needs people to reassure her that everything is okay. She's not confident in anything in her life, and it's sad because you're really like 54 years old. And I don't know what she's been through in her life to be the way she is. It could be the drugs, but she is really very dependent on strangers to fix her life, and she's focused on just herself. She's not worrying about people around her. Because if you were worrying about people around you, you would be more different towards your roommates. And she's not only like this with me; she's like this with everybody. So I don't have the patience, nor do I have the time or the couth to sit there and babysit grown women. I just ain't got it in me, y'all. I just ain't got it in me. She's sending us texts all day. Oh, the dryer's messed up. Oh, I needed to I needed to dry my clothes in the my hair's I told y'all once to get outside, the humidity and the moisture that's in the air, my hair just starts shriveling up. But that's okay, because my hair still look good though. But she was just so dependent on people. That's annoying. It's so funny because she added another girl into the chat, like the girl that I called over to the house to be like an extra eye. She called that girl over to that. She put that girl in the chat. So I was like, well, and I didn't say this to her because I'm like, you really didn't need to add her into the chat. She doesn't really need to be in our house. What's going on here? But the only reason I called her over here for the drug test because I needed an extra eye, somebody that's been in this game for a long time, to be an extra eye out. So she added the girl into the chat, and I said, "That's fine. You add her into the chat because when the drug test come back bad and you got to leave, she's just gonna come right back out the chat. She's not gonna be in the chat because she's not a part of this house, so she's not gonna be in our chat anymore. But you added her into the chat because you thought that you needed an extra person. You've been getting high, and it's about to hit the fan. You've been getting high. You've been getting high, and it's about to be over for you, and she knows it. She knows it. She knows it's about to be over for her. She knows that. And now she's mad and she's scared. She don't know what to do. She needs as many people on her side as possible. I said, sis, if the drug test come back irregular, you got to hit the road, Jack. Oh, thank you. I just had a horrible day at work today. I work by myself, which is no problem. But the location that I worked in, the warehouse that I'm actually in, it's extremely, extremely, extremely busy. And I was holding my own until this stinking tail manager comes in. She not really crazy about me, you know. She's one of those managers. She's in management now. She's new in management, but she came from one of my stores where the girls kind of clicked up against me. They didn't like me, so she's into that group. So today I counted the money. You know, I always count the money. Especially somebody I don't trust. Counted the money and said, I'm about to leave, but you want to count the drawer and make sure everything is cool, you know, so I don't leave here and you say something missing out the drawer. If you got this type of job where you have to verify money, make sure you verify that money with that person before you go home, because a person that ain't so crazy about you, they're going to sit here and say, oh, there was $100 missing out the drawer. And you can get yourself fired for that. So I made sure, I said, sis, I didn't call her sis because she's not a sis. But I said, you want to count the drawer before I go home? She counted the drawer. Oh, something's off. And I very much so care. I said, okay. I said, I'll count it again, because she really don't like me like that, because I'm not one for, like, I don't bully people and I don't join the crowd of the bully girls, right? I'm not into that cipher of bullying people, teaming up on others. Like, I'm so okay with walking alone. I walked alone most of my life. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having friends, but at work, nobody can be trusted. Nobody can be trusted. So it's cliques, you know, it's cliques everywhere. Different places I work at, we got cliques. You got people who like who, and you know, so I'm on the outskirts because I'm a new person in this different location that's closer to my house. So she ain't really so crazy about me. So she was like, oh, yeah, so the drawer is off, and very much so. And I said, you want me to recount it? She's like, oh, yeah. I said, yeah, I am going to recount it. So I counted the drawer again. I counted it like 2 or 3 times. It was change and some money. So it was off like a couple of cents or whatever. So in our stores, we all have extra change like laying around. There might be $5 extra. Whatever extra money we find, we don't report it. Because, you know, if a drawer is over, you can report that too. If you work at a bank or something like that, anytime you're dealing with money, anything that's over is not good. Anything that's under is not good. So we never report the overs. Like if it's like 25 cents, even if it's like $1 or $2, put it in your pocket, girl. But whatever, we don't put it in our pockets. We just put it under the drawer. We put it under the drawer as extra change. So if the drawer is ever under maybe 50 cent, 25 cent, 35 cent, whatever, things happen. We got so much change, pennies, nickels, dimes. Some stores got like a couple of extra dollars under there. We just use it when we need to use it. The drawer was under a couple of cents. So I was like, okay. So she was kind of giving me attitude. She was kind of counting stuff, throwing the change in the drawer, you know, being like passive aggressive. You ain't crazy about me, and since I ain't crazy about you either. Like I can feel your energy. If you ain't crazy about me and you hang with certain people at the job, I already know you don't like me like that. And that's cool. That's cool. But you're gonna respect me just as much as I'm gonna respect you. So she was being passive aggressive. She started like throwing change in the drawer, like, why I gotta do this. I said, since every time I work with you, we counting. Whoever I work with and I leave, you want to verify the drawer so we know everything is good. Because when I go home, somebody's going to be like, oh, something's missing. I don't like her anyway. Let's get her in trouble. So you just got to watch your back. You got to watch your back. Everything in life, you have to watch your back. That's all I'm saying. I find my rollers. These are my rollers. I'm going to roll my hair. Don't my hair look good? But I told y'all, once I get outside and this humidity, any moisture that's in the air is going to get onto my hair. So now my hair is like poof now. It's still beautiful though, you know? It's still amazing. One thing about me is I don't let nobody can hurt me. Nobody can take my joy. It might be days where I have hard times, but nobody's taking anything. There's nothing that you could take away from me. Like nothing. Nothing. When you confident, man, and you working around people that's not confident, people that don't like themselves, people that don't like their size, their weight, their skin color, their hair, and they work around somebody that's cool with themselves, that's cool with everything. The only thing, of course, I'm not cool with my housing situation, but I already know that's going to be taken care of too. But when they get around the energy of another person that really don't care about, like, I'm cool with every aspect of my life, and people freaking hate that. You could be ostracized when a person sees that, oh my God, she's confident. Oh my God, she's taking care of herself. Oh my God, she's going to the gym. Oh, she's taking care of herself. People hate you, man. They be hating, like people at work hate. You got to deal with the crap at work, and it sucks when it's somebody that is in power, like one of your managers. It sucks because you ain't got to fight in the game. But one thing you can do is pray on it And I don't have to work with this manager. She's not really my manager, but I substitute inside her in this location that she manages. And everybody in this location too, they messy, messy girls, messy women, messy, 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 messy girls. I clocked in at 9 o'clock. I didn't get a break. She didn't come in asking me, you want to take a break or anything like that. She asking me, oh, did you get this done? Did you do that? Did you do this? Did you do that? And I'm just looking at her, bitch, did I get a break? You don't want to talk about that though. Do you want me to call wage an hour? I didn't get a break. The schedule is not my problem. The schedule is your problem. Because I told y'all the other day, it was another girl that she called me and she was like, oh, can you switch your time with me? She wanted to switch today. I did a 9 to 5 and she wanted to work. She wanted me to give up my 9 to 5 and take her afternoon shift. And I texted her back and I said, no, I can't. I never, like when it comes to a 9 to 5, I'm taking a 9 to 5. I'd rather do a 9 to 5 than do a close. I'm not really into the closing. It's just, you getting off later and I'd rather just get it done and over with and get it out the way. So I guess the girl had an attitude that I said, no, I'm not. I don't want that shift. I don't care what type of person you are. I guess you the main dog around there, right? The main dog, the one that be, talking to people crazy, but she cool with everybody, but she got a crazy mouth. So she a little weird, little things she be saying and stuff like that. It's suspect, but I don't need to walk with a crowd. I've never been a crowd pleaser. I just do my own thing. You nice to me, you talking. But this one chick, the one that wanted to change the schedule, I could tell she was a little salty because she didn't reply back. Normally people reply back. Now if I replied back and said, oh sure, yeah, I'll do your shift, she would have been happy and be like, okay, thank you. But the fact that I didn't, so I came into work today and they told me that same girl that wanted to switch shifts with me, they said that she called out. I'm like, oh, did she now? Ain't my problem. I don't care. It's not my problem. I just think everybody in that location thought and they wanted me to like change the shift and I didn't. I guess they think I'm stupid. I love when people think you just dumb and don't know nothing. Even today with the money thing, she just thought I was stupid and didn't know. I guess she thought I didn't know how to count. I'm like, girl, go ahead and play yourself with me if you want to, girl. Play yourself and think I'm silly. Play yourself and think. Y'all can talk office politics on my channel. Like I can literally talk about whatever I want to. This is my channel. I get paid to chit chat and yip yap. I get paid for this. Come on, guys. I could talk about what I want to talk about. And if you're not here and you don't want to listen to it, you don't have to. You know, nobody has to listen to me yet. Nobody's forcing you to be here. Come on now. People, you're not forced to be here. But I know I'm about to eat my food though. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. People be on my damn nerves. And maybe I'm on their damn nerves too, but I don't think so because I don't really be even talking to people. I be minding my own freaking business, child. I don't even be talking to people, but they're not crazy about me. Cause I'm okay standing on my own. People don't like that. Oh, she okay with herself. Oh, she's okay with herself. I sure damn am. I'm not perfect. Hey, how you doing, young Joe Jets? What's going on with ya? What's going on? No office hours with complaining mind games and people playing the workspaces. It's a mess. It's a total mess. And I talk about it all over here. So I don't really have a script here. Like I don't read a script. I don't put on I don't put on airs. I just do my thing. So I talk about my living, transitional housing, yada yada yada. So and I go through a lot. And I'm not saying that people don't go through a lot at work. I know she probably going through stuff too, but one thing I'm not putting up with is nobody's BS. Because I can straighten you out in a very professional way where I still have my job. But I said no. I said no. We can count it right here. I guess she thought I was gonna walk out the door and not count the money. Like no. So you could try to tell me like, oh, is something missing here? Because that's what she probably would have said tomorrow. Oh, it's something missing. Because you know how it is when the manager, they're gonna believe the manager over you. They're gonna believe the manager over me any day because I'm not in management. So it's just so much crap. I've been at this place for a couple years, and the management is so bad. Like it's so terrible. It's like they need to like refresh. Sometimes these jobs need to refresh their management. Like sometimes you need to update your management. Like they get rid of employees. They need to refresh. They need to rethink management team because a lot of the management is the ones that be keeping a lot of the BS going. Because a lot of people that are like regular workers, like myself, like I'm not in management, they keep the pot stirred because a lot of people are scared, to lose their jobs. That's why I'm an avid email sender, and I'm an avid email person. I'm gonna send my emails. And before I leave, I'm gonna make sure everything is cool. Cause she came in today trying to push her weight around, like, oh, did this get done? Did that get done? I said, well, I was answering phone calls all day, and I was by myself. So I said, yeah, there was some things that I couldn't do. Oh, did you get this done? Did you get that done? I said, oh, yeah, I got to what I could get to, being as though I'm here by myself. You know what I'm saying? So she was trying to be funny, but I said, girl, bye. I said, girl, bye. Yeah, I got some hot sauce, y'all. Look, this is my favorite hot sauce right here. 25 people watching. Good God, dog. Hi, guys. How's everyone doing today? I just had to come and get, yeah, I usually don't do live streams, but there's nobody home. So I figure I'll just chit chat and say how everybody's doing today. I didn't have the greatest day, but my day is amazing now because I'm home and I can relax and talk to my friends. How y'all doing? I can relax and talk to YouTube, see how everybody's doing on the tube. Because this is my first day back to work today. So I went back to work today after having my days off. So there's my little hot sauce. This is my favorite hot sauce. What y'all know about this? What y'all know about that? So yesterday, I had some mashed potatoes, Idaho potatoes that I heated. I warmed up, not warmed up, but I boiled the Idaho potatoes because I only like real potatoes. Like real potatoes are ones that you got to boil, okay? So I boiled them, mixed them with some roasted garlic, and then I had some air fried wings. Some air fried chicken wings, honey. This is what I had for lunch today, but girl, I couldn't even eat lunch. I couldn't even eat lunch today. Nobody relieved me. There was nobody there. The manager came in at 5, and I left at 5:30. Well, I left at 6 because of the whole thing with the drawer that she said was short. She was trying to be so funny, and I said, "Girl, I got you." I said, "Let's count this money. Let's get it together. I ain't playing with these freaking people." One thing I know how to do is carry myself at work because I know how to send an email. I said, "Do I need to call your boss so we can?" I said, "Do we need another manager to come over here to verify this?" She was hot. She was hot. I said, "Do we need somebody else? Do we need another eye over here? Do we need somebody to come and intervene and watch us both count this money?" Because if it's only a couple of cents off, it's not really that serious. Because we all know that there's extra money underneath that drawer. We know that. But I got some hot sauce on this bad boy. Mm. No, I don't eat cornstarch. I don't even know what cornstarch tastes like. Mm-mm. I don't even know what cornstarch tastes like. I don't even know what cornstarch tastes like. Yeah, I think they need to I mean, they probably trying to revamp me too since I'm a regular worker, but the managers be messy as heck. The managers be super messy. Super duper messy. Mm-mm. I ain't take no break today. But she was so concerned about, did this get done? Did that get done? So whatever I didn't do, sis, I guess you got to do it. Because I was in a very busy location from like 9 o'clock in the morning all the way until like 5. So these jobs, they be like, the customer's always first. And I don't even be having problems with the customer. The sad thing is, they don't be taking care of the customers the way they should be. They just not. A lot of the customers are calling up. I mean, there was a lady. She had a really big order. Big, huge order. It was like, I think it was like $12,000. She called in and said she wanted to cancel her order. So I'm like, okay. So I have to actually, and it's chicken wings in the air fryer. I have to email the manager and let them know that this person wants to cancel their order. I call managers, they just nonchalant. They don't care. So I'm just like, isn't this something that you should be fighting for? Like, if somebody buying something and they want to cancel, it's management's job to try to keep that sale. You know what I'm saying? They try to work at it and keep the sale and try to figure out why the customer don't want it. Girl, they didn't do nothing. And these are actually not good. But my roommate that used to live here, she left them in my fridge. So I guess she gave them to me, but they're not really that good. But yeah, I don't understand. Y'all like my blush? Y'all can see my blush. But that store, they don't really be fighting for nothing. I don't understand. When it's a sale, you try to fight to keep that sale. Try to figure out why the customer don't want it. Try to talk them into keeping it so the person can keep their money. That was a lot of money. $12,000. So when somebody cancels something, that's what I'm there for. I have to avoid it and refund the customer back their money. But everything's a process, right? It's a process to avoid an order. It's a process to it. So I'm doing my job. But the managers ain't budging to do nothing. They lazy. So the manager that came in and counted the drawer after me, I'm kind of not too crazy about it, but I have to deal with it, no problem. She comes in and she over there low-key talking, gossiping about them to another store, like basically saying how lazy they are. And I wanted to join in. I wanted to join in on the conversation, but I didn't. Because I'm like new, like this ain't my store, so I can't really get too comfortable. So I just mind my business. Because some people have conversations because they want you to chime in. Like I can peep game when I see it. They be talking. They want you to chime in and see how you feel. See if you feel the same way they feel. So I peep game. I can read people very well. And I said she had that conversation because she probably thought I was going to entertain it and chime in. Like, oh yeah, you know what? They are lazy. I didn't entertain it. I didn't entertain it because that's what she probably wanted. She wanted me to entertain that. So I didn't. I kept my mouth shut. I didn't entertain anything. My air fryer is amazing. I didn't say nothing about the air fryer. You said your sister won't shut up about the air fryer. I love the air fryer. These are air fryer wings. You just got to make sure that you don't overcook them, though. I love air fryer. Love my air fryer. You can put anything in the air fryer. Potatoes. I put steak in the air fryer. You ever wonder what's wrong with the black? No, but I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my chicken. This is not really that great. But she left it in my fridge. I don't know. Some people like them, but I'm glad I didn't just go buy it until I tasted it because it's not really my favorite. I appreciate you guys coming by today. I love hot sauce. I don't put hot sauce on everything though. I don't put hot sauce on everything. So I don't want y'all to think I put hot sauce on everything. I don't. I like sriracha. Sriracha sauce is good, honey. But I'm telling you, I cook so freaking good, y'all. Y'all would literally fall in love. I need a soul food restaurant. You will fall in love with me. If you just let me cook a meal for you, y'all gonna be putting a ring on it. He gonna be putting a ring on it. Mm. I normally sit at the table and eat, but mm, 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 mm. These wings are good, man. I'm telling you. And they honey wings. I season them up, put them in the air fryer for like 25, 30 minutes. Take them out the air fryer. I put honey on it. Honey, like real honey. Drizzle the honey over them bad wings. Oh, mm. Since you talking about good. One thing I do is love some real good home cooking food, honey. I love me some home cooked meal. Don't play with me. And I got some Idaho potatoes. I gotta get some more vegetables though. I got spinach last week. So sometimes I find myself eating like and not having a vegetable with my food, which is not good. So I need to have some fresh vegetables every time I have a meal. This time I didn't. And I shame myself for it because yeah, this is the best hot sauce ever. Oh my God. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. Oh, I love this is the same hot sauce I've been using since I was a kid, honey. My family, we grew up in Louisiana, but the bigger one, right? My mom used to get the one that's like this tall. I love hot sauce. But I don't eat hot sauce on everything, so you know. And I love sriracha. Sriracha is one of my favorite sauces too. And these right here, I'm drinking it only because my roommate left it in the refrigerator. She left it in my fridge, so she obviously didn't want it. I think she left like 4 of them in there, and I ended up eating them. Well, drinking them. They don't really taste that great, but the packaging looks nice. You know, sometimes if the packaging looks nice, you sometimes think that it's really, really good. So yeah. But how was y'all day? What did you guys do today? You guys go to work? This is my first day back to work today, and people get on my damn nerves. They really do. All the way around the board. Humans disgust me. It's so weird. The straw is not. I don't know if these straws got holes in them, but the straw is not strawing, honey. That straw not strawing. Why has it got a hole in my straw? So yeah, I'm home and I'm gonna take a shower after this and just relax. The roommate is a whole nother situation. I don't know if you guys saw my live video this morning, so go watch that video if you want to know the tea about the roommate, honey. Go watch that video if you want to know the tea about my roommate, honey. It's drama in the city. Go watch the tea. It's cold, but it's not. It don't really taste that good, but it's drinkable. You know what I mean? Especially it was free. It was free. She gave it to me, but I wouldn't recommend these. Have y'all ever had these before? It looks pretty. Like the bottle is pretty, pretty beautiful color. I thought it would be a nice fruity drink, but it's not that great. It's not that great. It's not really that good. So yeah, my roommate is not home, but I hope you guys can go and watch my live video this morning. I filled y'all in on some of the house drama. And some people tell me, like, oh, this is my life. Okay. So I talk about my life. I'm not taking pictures of nobody. I'm not saying nobody's name. I live in transitional housing. So I'm going to continue to talk about my life. I've been talking about my life on social media for like 15 years. So I'm not a newbie at this YouTube stuff. I've been doing this for a long time. So, yeah. hmm I think I got it in the bag. Hi, Internet. How you doing? Yeah, it's my favorite hot sauce. I've been having that hot sauce since I was a kid. But it's actually really cheap, actually. When I went into shop right the other day, for some reason I thought this was like 4 something, but this was only like $2.30 something cents. Not a bad price. So the bigger one is probably like 4 something. But yeah, I love that hot sauce. I like that. And what do you call that stuff in the red? Sriracha is my favorite. And of course I love ketchup. But of course I don't put ketchup on nothing but French fries or something like that. So but I'm gonna have a restful, peaceful night. The roommate's going crazy. She's really needy. She just she doesn't know how to deal with people. I told y'all before, like, she came from another house. The other house that she came from kicked her out. So she was kicked out of another house. And here I am, feeling bad for her. Feeling bad for her, saying that, oh, maybe she just needs a fresh start. Never again, never again, never again would I take somebody that got kicked out of a house and she trying to come here. She gonna get kicked out of this one too. Because if she come back with them drugs in her system, she come back with them drugs in her system, she's out to die. And I don't feel delight. I don't feel delight in kicking someone out, but she knows the rules. You got to stay clean, living here. So she knows the rules, and I don't know what to say about her. I really don't. But she's really angry with me right now. She's really mad. I think the other girl in this house can vouch and say that the other girl in the house, she doesn't say anything in meetings. I'm like the only one. Like she'll say things, oh, she did this and she did that, and I think she's doing this. Like the girl, but then we come to a meeting and she's not really saying anything. I said, well, where's your voice? You know what I'm saying? You have to be voiceful. So now the girl hates me because she's doing stuff in the house that she's not supposed to do, and she don't like the fact that she's getting her cards pulled. And you have to just do the right thing to live here. You can't just do what you want, and you can't do what you want nowhere. So she's angry with me, but she needed to just be angry with herself because you did it to yourself. Especially if you get high, if you're doing stuff like that, you know you can get put out of places like this, right? If you know you can get put out, don't do it. But she's obviously struggling with some things, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay too. But I'm not going to sit here and bully her or, but she will get put out if that drug test come back bad. She's out. And not only that, like I probably would have had a little bit more grace for her if she wasn't so disrespectful. And not only is she disrespectful to me, she's been disrespectful to other people within this company. She got a nasty mouth. And everything's about her. And she's mad at the fact that we pulled her card and told her. I said, well, to live here, I don't care if you got $100,000 in the bank, you just sold 10 houses. I don't care. To live here, you have to have a job. And she knows that. So she's angry that we told her that she has to find a job. So if you don't want to find a job and you have all this money, go find you an apartment and go live your life. If you have the means, apparently she comes from a family that has money. Well, why is your family that got money, like, finding you a place? You got all this money, why don't you go get an apartment somewhere? She probably don't want to pay for it, and she know eventually the money that she has in savings is going to dry up at some point. You know how expensive things are? She probably rather live here, cheap, She probably live here. She want to live in this type of housing because it's cheap, right? So I'm saying if she got $50,000, $100,000 in her account, she could just live made in the shade all summer, not keep a job, and just be here starting drama, doing yes. And she thought she could get away with it and get hired at the same time. So she got her cards pulled, and now she mad. Don't be mad at me, girl. Be mad at yourself. When I screwed up and I messed up, of course I'm angry, but I'm angry more with myself because I did this to me. I did this to me. I screwed up. I don't point the blame and blame someone else. It's my fault. I did this to me. I screwed up my own life. I'm homeless because of the choices that I made. I'm not pointing the finger at anybody. I did this to me. I'm a grown woman. Made some bad choices. We all make bad choices in life. None of us are privy to being perfect. Like none of us are privy to perfection. So we simply told her, you need to find a job, just like your roommate, because we didn't have a job. And see, the thing that cracked me up about her was new girls that come into the house. She's all like, "Oh no, they need to have a job. They need to be working. They can't sit around here all day." But yet she sit around all day. You sit around all day. Ooh, Jesus. She's sitting around on her behind. And she judging and talking about everybody else ain't doing nothing. Says you're not doing nothing. How dare you talk about somebody else when you ain't doing it yourself? You're not doing it yourself. So I told her in the meeting, she was hot. I said, well, you always talking about a new girl coming here. The new girl ain't gonna come and sit down, but it's okay for you to sit down though. And I told her I didn't cut no corners. I said what I needed to say, and she ain't like that. Cause I guess she thought I was gonna keep my mouth shut. I said, nah, you just like everybody else. Heck, I'm just like everybody else. Even though I'm a senior person in this house, like I'm the older one in the house, but I don't sit around and push my weight like, oh, I'm better than you because I've been here for 6 months. No. But you're gonna follow the rules just like you say for everybody else. We all have to follow rules. I gotta follow rules. I don't sit and think I'm better. So she said something yesterday. She sent a nasty little email talking about you're not above the law. Who said anything about the law? I didn't. So I said, girl, okay. So I just stopped replying to her email. She's been emailing me all day, like just saying stupid stuff. Oh, the dryer's not working. Oh, I had to go to the laundromat. Okay, a person that needs to dry their clothes and the dryer at their house ain't working, they going to go to a laundromat. That's what normal people do. That's what normal folks do. They go to the laundromat and wash their clothes because that's like a normal thing, I can't help you, sis. Because if her drug test come back flop, she's out of here. And if it were a different situation, like if she was being a respectful person in this house, we probably could have gave her a pass and say, you know what, you gotta get yourself together. Maybe you gotta go to rehab or something like that. We could have gave her a pass, but she ain't getting no pass. There's no more passes to be given. None. She's not getting a pass. Sorry, sis. I can't help you because you've been very disrespectful. And don't burn your bridges because she burned her bridges with me. So I'm not gonna save her because she was in the chat making an email saying that, oh, if this thing does come back, she know it's gonna come back. That's why she's so freaking defensive. When people know they messed up and now they want to try to backpedal, it's too late with the backpedaling because as soon as it come back wrong, you're out of here. So you might as well start packing your damn bags now. You might as well pack your bags in. But not only that, I don't want to boast. I'm not boastfully trying to put anybody out of anywhere, but girl, we done with you. Me and the other girl, we happy to see you freaking go. The other girl is just a little bit more quiet. I'm not quiet about it. If it's wrong, you got to go, sis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shoot, if it's me, kick me out. If I done messed up and did some stuff, I got to be held accountable for my actions. And not everybody in life is held accountable for their actions, unfortunately. I've been held accountable for a lot of things I did wrong, and I was sorry for it, but I had to learn my lesson. You know what I mean? I had to learn my lesson. And I've learned my lesson. I really have. And I told y'all that you'll never catch me messing up again. Okay, I learned my lesson. But some people, and the sad part is this woman is like 54 years old. You live half of your life. A little bit more than half, because you live up until 54, you lived more than half of your lifespan, because the human lifespan is what, 73, 74? That's when they expect people to start tapping out. So you lived more than half of your life, and you're still at 54 years old pointing the finger, blaming other people for things that you've done wrong. That's something that 20-year-olds do, teenagers, young adults. I can understand it from them. But when you like 54, you in your 40s, even people in their 60s, like, if you don't take accountability at 54, when are you going to take accountability for your actions? I guess never. Life is just life. And I was overwhelmed today. I was so pissed off when I got in my car. I wanted to talk, but I was like, no, let me get home safely, because it was like rush hour traffic and everything. So I was like, no, I don't want to talk about it now. But I said, I'm going to do a live stream and do an hour. I'm already at 41 minutes. So I told myself that I'm going to dedicate time to doing more content. And that's what I'm doing. So I appreciate you. So, like, she does stuff. Like, she throws stones and says the craziest things out of her mouth. And then she'll run and start screaming, like, oh my God, she's attacking me. She's attacking me. I'm being attacked. I didn't do anything wrong. What are you treating me like that for? That's how she is, child. Why would you do that to me? Girl, please. The violin, what they call it, the violin? The violin just keep on playing. They call it the violin. That violin don't never stop, child. She be, why are you attacking me like that? Because, you know, they try to say people, women that look like me, were passive aggressive, were aggressive, and you could just be saying things in the kindness of your tone, and you'll still get labeled as aggressive, and you're, oh, I'm scared of you. Ooh. But they can do whatever the heck they want to do and say. Girl, bye. We ain't got time for that. I'm taking off my shirt so I can change and do my hair, put my rollers in, so I can get ready for work tomorrow. It's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day, y'all. Tomorrow is a new day. Just had to take that shirt off because they're like, throw rocks at a fire. They're going to throw rocks at a fire, and then they're going to cry and say, somebody's attacking me. She's attacking me. She did this to me. I didn't do anything to her. Then when you react to the BS, they want to run and cry and say that you're being aggressive. We're aggressive. I'm scared of her. You know, that's what they all say. So, but they don't never say the stuff they put out their mouth. You know what I mean? Like, child, I be just. It's the same thing with people at work. We're always considered to be the aggressor. We're always considered to be the bad seed. My hair looks totally freaking amazing. I'm just gonna put in my I know I need to do my underarms. I know somebody's gonna tell me you need to shave. I don't shave my underarms all the time. I might shave my underarms if I'm going somewhere in the summertime. I will shave if I'm wearing a certain kind of top, but I don't shave my underarms. It's not good to shave your arms all the time. It's just not. It's not a good thing. So that's why I don't shave my underarms like that. So yeah, I'm gonna put my little. We're gonna put my little and I do I vibe out to my own hairstyles, how I want my hair to be. I don't live my life according to what everybody in the world is doing, what this person's wearing. I just do my own thing. Like, I'm fine with being myself. I'm fine with, just who I am. So somebody else might say, "Oh, look at her hair." You know, they used to call me nappy head. They used to say things behind my back and say, "Oh, she got all that hair, but she don't do nothing with it. But I got a head full of hair." People be trying to clown me, girl. But y'all, I don't be paying people no damn mind. They say what they want to say. People, even people in my own family, would always say, "You got all that hair and you don't do nothing with it." So, doing something with your hair is basically saying that you need to have some weave in it, right? That's your hair is done. And they be looking at me at work with my hair and stuff like that. They don't say anything because most people they'll think things, but they're not gonna say it to your face. Maybe somebody in your family might say something like, "When are you gonna do something with that hair?" Family members will say anything to you, right? But a stranger is really not going to come out and say, "Oh, I don't like your hair. You need to get it together." My hair is natural, so if nobody likes natural hair women like myself, with I would say I got like 4C hair or whatever. But if they don't like it, hey, you don't have to look at me. You don't have to look in my direction. That's it. You don't have to look in my direction. I could care less who don't like my hair because I'm so confident with everything I do. I can go outside with my hair looking nappy and crazy, and I'll be straight comfortable in my own skin. I have no problem with that. I'm okay with me. You know, even though my hair today, I told you I like the humidity and everything. When I go outside, child, I knew my hair was going to puff up. I knew it. I knew it was going to get unruly, honey, and it definitely did. So there's like nothing nobody can say to me to make me feel any type of way about myself because I always been confident. Like even when I was in high school, I didn't care. There was times like even when I was like in the cafeteria, I didn't have a lot of friends in high school, but I was okay with that because I was always comfortable with myself, always comfortable with who I am. I was always comfortable, and I think people that I work with and stuff like that, they see that and they don't like it because most people don't possess that. And I was always like that. Like even growing up, my mom used to call us names, right? She used to, the whole colorism thing, right? A lot of that stuff starts in the home where the family is calling the other kid in the family, like the darker skinned kid. The colorism stuff starts at home, right? Because my mom did it to me and my mom did it to a sister. I have a sister that's darker than me. So she got it really bad. But I got it too because I was dark skinned. I consider myself to be a dark skinned woman, but I'm a confident dark skinned woman. Thank God I never took on that thing of I don't like myself because people tease me. They tease me too. I remember the boys on the playground. These white kids used to call me like black poop and everything. I didn't care. I fought, child. I'm a fighter. So when I was in school, I would chase them down and push them or something like that. So these little kids, like all that stuff, racism and colorism and all that stuff starts at home, man. And people poison their kids to think that, oh well, you're better than this person because you're lighter color. And I ain't never had a problem with my complexion, never had a problem with my hair, never had a problem with my body. I've always been okay with myself, and I'm glad. And I'm grateful. I've always been okay with me, you know? So that's why me as an adult, I can present myself in any room and I'll be the only one in there with an afro. I mean, there's a lot of women that wear natural hair, but when you work in corporate America, people are watching. They watch you and they watch your mannerisms, and they be like, "Damn, she is comfortable with herself. She can walk out here with her hair in an afro in corporate America." You're damn right. Because what they gonna say to you? Nothing. What they gonna say to you? There's nothing that they can say or do to me. So that's it. So I was supposed to oil my hair and I didn't. I just had to do it tomorrow, child. And I actually got to go back and work in that place, that building tomorrow, which is going to suck because I'm not really crazy about the manager. I don't sit and socialize with her. You quiet, I'm quiet too. You quiet, I'm quiet too. I'm starting to I wouldn't buy it, but it's starting to be okay in my palate. I think I like it. Oh, I think I like it. Oh, I think I like it. So yeah, I'm comfortable with self. I mean, there are some things in my life that I'm not comfortable with, but of course, I'm not going to spill it to the world. Everybody has their own sense of privacy or whatever, but I'm totally okay with myself. I am totally all right with me. I feel great. I don't feel great every day. Some days I am sad and depressed. I don't even say depressed. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm not having a great life. I hate this. But tomorrow's always a better day. I told myself I was going to come home today and get on the mat, do some yoga moves, do some yoga meditation, and just clear my thoughts, honey. Because it was a rough day. And that place I was working in today is very busy. So, Yeah, I do all I can. It's like when you're at work and you're doing the best that you can and you're getting stuff done, and I'm doing a good job, right? I'm a good worker. So, but the negative Nancy's will come in and say, "Oh, she didn't do this." I'm gonna do that when all you're doing is answering phone calls all day. How you gonna get through certain things when there's no time? The job, they don't want to hire the extra hands because they so scared to lose money. Like literally, I work for a multi-billion-dollar company. They have resources and they have other businesses, so they're not hurting for money. But the business that needs the support and the business that needs the extra help, you rather have one person work like a slave while y'all sit up in your little mansions all day and look at numbers. Oh, we made this much money in that location today. Yeah, we're more rich. A rich, wealthy family. Meanwhile, they're running businesses and having one person do all the stuff. And meanwhile, nobody's talking about it. Like none of them are speaking up against it. Like nobody says, "Oh, we need more help." Because if I say we need help, everybody's going to act like, "What are you talking about? I think everything's fine." Them fake managers, everybody will act like everything's good. Everything's good. They would say, "Well, what are you talking about?" They'll make me seem like I'm the problem. Because there is help needed in that location because that's a busy place. So you don't want to overwhelm somebody, but they don't give a damn. She didn't come in there and say today, like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry you didn't get your break. Do you want to take your 30 minutes?" She didn't say nothing like that. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to email her boss and let him know I left at 6 because there was an issue with the drawer. And I'm going to make sure that I'm getting my payments for my whole shift because I left at 6. So I want my paycheck to be right. And that's why if y'all work hourly and they're always on people about, you know, your time, always make sure that you clock your hours, put it in your phone on your calendar. You got to clock it because if you don't clock it, they could be robbing you blind and you wouldn't even know it. These jobs don't give a damn about you. I be trying to school people and tell them that. I said, man, these freaking businesses don't care. I've seen people that have passed away. Did y'all remember that story about that lady? I guess she was a woman. I don't know if she was a black woman, white woman. I don't know who she was or what culture she was from, but she passed away in the bank and nobody knew that she died. They just knew that she didn't come to work. They didn't know that she was in that back office deceased. That's just how much these corporate jobs care about you. And that's any job. They don't care. I care as much as I care when I'm there working. And after that, I don't care. I make sure my customers were happy. They like my performance, how I perform. But sometimes at work, when you got these negative Nancy's that come in, these fake people that you gotta work beside. Oh my God. And the people know, like the ones that I'm not crazy about, they know it. They can feel the energy. They know when I'm not crazy about them because I don't have no conversation with them. Like I'll speak to you when I come in or enlighten you on what's going on with what happened today or something. I'll do that. But don't be pushy and nasty. Because since when you call me, I might not be here to help you. I know they probably don't even want me in her location anymore. Girl, I don't care. I'll just drive out to the other place. No problem. I'm always have somewhere to go in the company because they need so much help. They need help and don't want to hire people. Some guy called the location today, like, yeah, I'm looking for a job. He was like, yeah, I applied online, but nobody called me back. I said, I think they have like a hiring freeze. And I said, I'll take your number and give it to the manager and let them know you're looking for a job. But the people that's in there, the managers and stuff don't care. They're not even looking at, like, Indeed is literally not even like taking applications. I didn't put in the applications on Indeed. So I know. I don't know what these jobs are doing. I don't know if it's just so many people that need jobs like me. Sometimes in life, when it comes to working and stuff like that, you might have to be uncomfortable. You might have to do things, take jobs that you really don't want to have. I'm an avid believer in take the job, things to get better, do your time there and open up doors. Other positions will open up and you can move up if you want to within the company. But I'm an avid believer in work where you have to work until you can get better. Because some people are like, oh, I would never work at McDonald's or, oh, I would never do that. You got to do what you have to do until you get what you need in life. That's it. Take what you can take. It might be something you really don't want to do, but better days are coming. That's what I believe. Better days are coming, but you have to give it a shot, man. You can't just say, "Oh no, I'm not going to do that." Don't say that. Keep moving, sis. Keep it going. I'm trying to find my big ones. These are. I'm going to bed early tonight, y'all. And sometimes I be laying in bed. Like the other night, I was upset because I laid in bed and just was thinking. I was in my head, and I was angry actually. But I was like, "Ugh, life is really kicking my behind, ain't it?" And it's not every day, but I was just feeling like a ways. I was really feeling messed up. But, you know, look at that little roller. I'm not the greatest in rolling my hair, but I really do try. How y'all doing? Have to be confident to conquer it. Yeah, I agree. And I'm definitely confident and I conquer it, but I hate it. You know what I'm saying? And they say, "Oh, if you hate the job," I don't really, and to be honest, it's not even really my customers. Like customers on the phone. I mean, I had customers that were angry and I was nice to them and most of the time people just want to know that you care. You care and that you're helping them fix the problem. Customers are so happy when you can fix just the littlest things. They be so happy. And they like my attitude because I sound enthusiastic to be there. You know, I'm not on the phone with the customers like I don't want to be there. I sound confident. I sound good. They like, "Oh, I like her." They give me good compliments, but the managers and stuff don't care. They don't care about that. They too busy trying to meet their quota so they can get bonuses and all that stuff. I mean, I see so many bad managers, but there's really nothing I can do about it. You know, I can think how I want to think and feel how I want to feel about these people, but it's a business and they're going to run it as such. So nobody cares about who did a great job today. They don't care about that. They just want the job done. So my customers be so freaking happy. Like, "Oh, she sounds really enthusiastic. She sounds happy. She sounds joyful." Have y'all ever called like a customer service number for whatever? Like you might have to pay your car insurance or something. And some people get on the line and they sound so miserable. They sound terrible. Like, "Hello, do you want to help me?" It's like when you go into Walmart and you got to find people so you can check out. Like people love when you're nice to them with customer service. Like when you're dealing with their issues and you sound enthusiastic, you sound like you care, you sound like you want to help them. Yo, they be so happy with the smallest little things. And that makes me feel good. But then on the other hand, you go to a corporate America slumlord type of job and you're around all these nasty managers who treat people like crap. People like me get overseen. We're overseen. We're not seen. They don't see people like us. You know what I'm saying? People that really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't get paid a lot of money to do this job, but I'm grateful and happy to go there every day and help my customer. If they're happy and they're not calling corporate America complaining about me, they get a lot of complaints. And I see the managers, they be passing the buck. And I just be like, "Damn, y'all messed up, man." Because if you needed a service done and you needed something fixed in your house and you calling the customer service line and you got somebody treating the customers like crap, but you can't really even say anything about it. Like, what am I going to do? Tell my boss, "Oh, you need to do your job right," or "You need to check yourself. You need to check the way you're talking to that customer." Like, I'd be saying so much stuff and it'd be so wrong, but there's nothing I can say about it. I just got to mind my business. I got to mind my business because I can't go in there and be a savior. I can't do anything. If the management is messed up and they don't care, they hire all the ratchet crazy people who sit around and hold their phone all day. I mean, I see it in real time. They will hire a girl that sits on her phone all day. People didn't complain about her being on the phone. Like other managers would say stuff about, "You can't be on your phone all day. You can't be on your phone." We got customers, like customers would literally come in and there would be a girl on the phone, and those are the type of people they will hire to be a manager. Those are the type of people they hire to be leadership. The ones that are just getting away with murder. Those are the ones they want because those are the ones that will hide and tell them what they want to know. And it's so funny, but I just sit back and laugh. It's freaking hilarious, but there's nothing else. There's nothing I can do. The ratchet ones are the ones that they want in these leadership positions because they want to keep the BS going. That's why I would never, ever in my life take a leadership position because most of the leaders, they don't care. Because if you're a leader that cares, They don't want you around. They want you to be the leader that hates your team, that treats your team like garbage. That's what they want. And then they be the same managers that be sitting in here calling you talking about, oh, so and so called out tonight. Can you come in? It's overtime. I said, remember the way you treated me last week? Absolutely not. It's so funny, it kills me. It kills me. They're the main people that be asking you to come help with something. Oh, can you do overtime? I remember one of my bosses in another location that I worked at. She was acting like she was just being real nasty, real nasty bitch. And I must just say it. She was being a real nasty bitch, right? The next week, she had the nerve to call me and ask me, oh, can you work this shift? And I said, you know what? I don't know. I said, what shift was that you wanted me to work again? Um, I'll give you a call back. I'll give you a call back. I'll give you a call and I'll let you know if I can work the shift or not. I didn't call her. She called me. You treat me like trash and garbage. I can make money elsewhere. I can do other things. One thing I know how to do is hustle and get some money if I need to get it. And I'm not talking about anything in a bad type of way. If I know I need to go get money, girl, I will go to McDonald's. I'll go to Chick-fil-A. I'll flip some burgers if need be. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go get the money, right? I know how to go get money. So, and I told my manager, I said, nah, I can't help you. Because she called me back. They want to treat you like crap, but want you to do overtime and do extra shifts and all that. No, I'm not doing anything extra for devils. You want to treat me like crap and then turn around next week and ask me, do you want overtime? I said, no, I don't want overtime that damn bad. Not where I'm going to just sell out and let y'all treat me like trash. I won't do you no favors. That's why you don't go to work and tell people all your damn business. You don't go to work and tell people, oh, I'm going through this and my husband left me. Like, don't tell people none of your business, child. Don't tell them. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to live off what you're telling them. They're going to say, oh, well, her husband left and she got this mortgage to pay and she got all these problems in her life. We could use her because she needs the money. Don't tell nobody you struggling. Don't tell nobody. Definitely don't tell nobody at work. Because they don't give a damn. And that's why they don't like me at work, because I don't be dealing with them like that. A lot of them be hanging out. One of the girls in this new place that I'm working at, she wanted to let me know so bad. Oh, I got all these people's phone numbers and I got her number. I text him, I text her, I'm like, I don't care who you text. I don't talk to nobody socially at this job. Only one girl I talk to socially and don't even really trust her. We chit chat and gossip like about the job and things that's going on, but I don't even really chit chat with her. Because again, in my model, nobody can be trusted. Nobody can be trusted. And it sucks to like live your life that way where nobody can be trusted. It sucks to live your life in that capacity, but you got to live your life and you got to protect yourself. Because if you can't even trust your own family, I mean, who the hell can you trust? Nobody. So, yeah. Corporate America, the managers do not care at all. Opposite of great leaders, just looking for a quota make me think I care too much. It's a shame. That's why I don't ever want to be in leadership. I'm sick of us BS greed. Yeah, I'm tired of it too. If I can get some money when I get close to the point of my life to retire, I just want to go into the mountains, go find me an off-grid cabin somewhere, live the rest of my days in the woods, away from everybody and mankind. If I could just drop stuff and leave, live in my car, live the hobo life, I would do it. Hustle life itself, yeah. Yeah, I'm tired of it too, man. Yeah, I don't have a social circle at work because nobody can be trusted. Everybody's trying to everybody's scared of the boss. Everybody's scared to get fired. And I'm not saying that, I don't worry about getting fired because if I get fired, I have incentive, right? I can get unemployment for the next 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So we have insurance. But who can pay their bills with living on unemployment? I understand I've been on employment before. So these managers know that, like most people in America, are afraid of their job. They're afraid to, I don't want to lose my job, so I got to be this kind of way. I got to be cool with the manager because, I don't want them to target me. So I want to say I be so low key. Nobody in that job know nothing about my life. Nobody knows anything. Stop sharing. I tell people, I said, stop sharing all your business with these people. These people are bloodsuckers, man. If I could walk away from corporate, if I could walk away from I'll live the hobo life, man. I be watching people living in their cars, living that lifestyle, just traveling and living in their cars. I would do that, but I'm not in the position. Oh yeah, it was fast. It was fast, right? Because I washed my hair yesterday, so my hair is a little bit straightened. And I straightened it with the blow dryer a little bit, so but it's going to be curly tomorrow. But yeah, I didn't want to do this, but I was like, let me do a live stream and chit chat about how I feel because y'all know me. I come on here and talk about my feelings, but I hate corporate America. But there's really nothing I can do about it, you know? There's really nothing that I can do about it, but go to work and do what I got to do. Make the best of it. That's all we can really do because we need the money, right? I can't just quit. I'm not trying to quit. Like, I really do like my job. But sometimes these crappy managers, they just make things hard for people. Like the lady tonight with the drawer thing. I told her, I said, can you count the drawer? So I don't leave here. I'm just taking my makeup off. Count the drawer so I don't leave here and then you try to say, oh, it was $20 missing out the drawer. So when you ever work in a retail environment or whatever type of environment that you have to work with money, working at a bank or whatever, if you have to work with money or something, you better make sure you count that money and stuff before you freaking leave. Because those crooked managers, they like to lie and say if they don't like you, they'll try to say, well, the drawer was off or something like that. I don't play that. You got to guard yourself. Make sure you're going to be okay. Because their managers can say anything. And guess what? They're going to believe the manager. They're going to believe the tacky managers. The managers, they got more pull than I do. And some of these managers be having crappy home lives. They be having crappy lives at home. And they want to go into the work and see, oh, who can I bully today? And I told my managers, like, listen, if you got something you need to say to me, if you got to check me, if I did something wrong, please pull me aside. I said, do not try that crap where you want to try to embarrass me because you're going to be the one embarrassed. Don't try that where you think you're going to check me. If you want to check me, that's fine. But please pull me aside while you're checking me. Please pull me aside in the upper room. Please pull me to the upper room so you can check me there. Because I have more respect for you then. Because if you try to check me in front of other people and this fat, sloppy girl that I left at the job today, um, she thought it was just me and her today, but she seems like the type of manager that she would try to check me in front of others. And you're going to be very thoroughly sorry if you try that with me because I don't put up with that crap. You got something you got to say about my performance? You need to take me into the other room, take me to the upper room, and let's talk about it. But she tries to, some of these managers will try to belittle you in front of someone else. And that's totally, girl, I'll be on the first email to HR checking you in your mess. So, I mean, I didn't see managers treat people like garbage in front of others, like try to embarrass you and do things and say stuff. I said, sis, I got something for you. I got something for you. As soon as I say what I'm going to say to you, as far as you try to check me in front of someone else, I'm going to pull you aside and I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to send you an email. I said, anytime that you feel like you need to check me in my performance, if you think something I did that was wrong, please pull me into the upper room. I said, please take me and pull me aside. These managers will try to embarrass you. And some people that ain't got no balls to stick up for themselves, they don't got balls to stick up for themselves. I got the balls to stick up for myself, baby. I'm going to stick up for me. Don't let nobody bully you around. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I tell my managers the same stuff. Be direct, but let's do it behind closed doors. Yeah, no need to bring that energy into the office. Yeah, but they try to be funny. They try to check you, right? Because they want you to feel stupid. They want you to feel embarrassed, you know? Man, I'll check my boss real quick, and then I'll be on the next email to HR. One thing I know how to do is move at the job to HR. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be covered. I'll be okay. Like, I'm not going to be, oh, I'm scared to lose my job. I'm scared to, no, they got unemployment. They got unemployment, but I'm gonna check you in a nice kind of way. I'm gonna say, hey, if you ever feel like you need to say something to me, make sure you say it in private. Don't embarrass me, girl. And I'm just gonna send that to the boss in the email, and then that's how you open up that can of worms. See, an email, there is nothing that anybody can do about an email. They can't redact the email. They can't. Why are all these flies in here? They can't redact the email. An email cannot be redacted. You can't go back and say, "Oh, well, that email is false." You can say it's false, but certain things need to be proved or whatever. But you can't redact the email. You can't redact the email, and people be hating when you know how to move corporately, when you know how to deal with like HR and all these other creeps. When you know how to deal with these people the right way, they freaking hate you. They hate you so much when you know how to deal with them. When you know how to deal with these messy managers and everything, they hate you, honey. Because they damn sure hate my butt. But that's okay. Oh, you sitting outside with rollers? I sure am. I sure am. I just wanted to vent. I wanted to come on here and do like a live stream and say hello. Yep, I'll get that unemployment and find another job. Emails are forever. I know you can't redact the email. I mean, I didn't send emails to managers about bully tactics of other managers that have done things to me. The email disappeared and they act like, oh, I don't know anything about that. They freaking lie. So I'm like, as soon as something pop off with a manager and I know I have to fight for something, I like to lay low. But if I need to fight, I'm going to fight, and we're going to fight in emails. We're going to talk about it in an email, because all I got to do is call HR and let them know, oh, something inappropriate happened. I feel I'm being targeted because I'm trans. Say no. But you can, there's a lot of things in corporate America that you can do to fight, but it all starts with emails. It all starts with emails. And I'm not trans, but I'm just saying. They come here on social media and always say to me, like, are you a man? That's what somebody said this morning. I said, I guess I'm a man, huh? But I know how to fight in emails. I fight nice in emails. But it's just sad that the things that people have to really do to to survive, to pay their bills, to pay their car payments, to just be human. This world is so messy, man. If I could run away from all of this crap and go find me a house upstate Pennsylvania, upstate New York, upstate Maine, I would love to go find me a cabin in the woods and fix it up for me and my daughter. I don't think she's going to live in the mountains though, but I would have to probably wait until she get out of high school. But I want to get my dream is to go get me something off the grid and just live the rest of my days in peace. And living in peace is living away from humans. Being away from humans, being away from people like the girl in this house, it's just a mess. But I'm grateful to be here. Like, I'm thankful. I hope everybody right now gave me a thumbs up. Oh, wow, I got 21 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm at 73 minutes. Drop the ship from home on an island. Drop ship from home on an island. Yeah, I want to move into the mountains. Though. I'm a mountain girl. I want to, like, have access to, like, I want to have access to all seasons. Like we get summer, spring, fall. I want it all. And I want to be in peace, and I want to be around nature. So trees, I love trees. I love birds. I love nature. If I could sit outside in a tent, I would sit outside in a freaking tent. I love islands too, but I want a house in the mountains. A small little cabin. I watched a lot of people that have like houses in the woods, and women that live in the mountains by themselves, men that live in the mountains alone and they just live off the land and they're at peace. A lot of these people are making money off social media, and just the easy simple life. The easy simple life, like nothing fast. We just want it simple. I want my life simple. I want the easy life, man. Why can't it be easy? Easy breezy, beautiful. Easy breezy. Yeah, I'm tired of it, man. What are you doing on your channel? Is it Oren? I don't know how to say your name, but I'll check out your channel. Do you make content? You look like you make content. You look like you make content, because I see your name is something TV. I see your name is something TV. You must make content. What kind of content do you do? I hear you on that. Be one with nature. I see mountain tree houses. Looks fantastic. Minus the bathroom. Oh yeah. Sometimes when you live like that, you don't have a bathroom. When you live off the grid, you gotta find your own bathroom in nature. Yeah. But I am grateful to have a job. I'm just sick of corporate America, sick of America, period. And if I could break free from this cycle, I would do it in a heartbeat, but I don't have the money to do it. You know what I mean? I don't have the money to break free. So it's like, but the good thing is when I retire, like Social Security or whatever we get when we become of age, right? If I make it that far, um, that I have something like something nestled because I've been working since I was like 14 years old. So I have something. But the sad part is, even with that, most people don't even live like long enough to get those benefits. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, what, 65, like almost pushing 70 to get anything, which freaking sucks. That's why I don't be understanding people that, and I'm not saying I don't understand it because everybody's different when it comes to job. I don't know if you've been at a job for like 30 years, 25 years, like I don't see how you could stay in one place that damn long. Like I think the longest job I had was like 10 years and I was younger when I had that job. But to stay at a job 25, 30 years, I don't know if you're just doing a lot of butt kissing or I don't know. I can't stay somewhere that damn long. I don't want to. Like people get on my nerves so freaking bad. I be wanting to curse everybody out, curse them out. You know, you curse somebody out, you're not gonna keep your job. But I give it up to people that's been there for 20 years, 25. I retired. I've been there for 30 years. I said, oh, good for you because, child, them people get on my damn nerves. If you build it, they will come. Yeah, that's true. I haven't got anything going yet, but you're inspiring me just to start. Yeah, I would say start it, man. Look at me. Go back and look at my stuff. I was homeless, living in my car, going through stuff. Now I live in transitional housing. I talk about my life. I don't have no shame. I don't tell everything on social media, but you can make money from it. There's some money that you can make. It's called a career. I don't want a career, so I'm not a career girl. For the people that got careers, and he got blocked because I know he's going to come with the BS, but I don't want a career. I'm not a career type of girl. I don't want to stay nowhere 25, 30 years. And I'm not bashing anybody that do, but that's just not my thing. Longest I ever stayed at is 8. Yeah, I stayed at a job for 10 years. 10 years. And I was younger then. I was like in my 20s and going into my 30s that I stayed at this particular job for 10 years. And it just, I was young and got fired, of course. But as long as I stay, and I'm not bashing anybody that's been at their job. If it works for you, it works for you. But that longevity, it don't work for me. Had to leave the dead end job. Had hustle, try hire people that went the same college as him. Oh yeah, it's messy. It's a messy place. But yeah, do social media, share your life because I get money from it. When I started this YouTube channel, because I've been on YouTube now for like 15 years, I had another channel and I went over to this channel when I lost my apartment, got evicted, went through that hard struggle, went into shelters. Like, if you get a chance today, go back. If you're today or whatever, just go back from the beginning and look at my story. And now I live in transitional housing. So I've been through hell and I still go through so much, but I just come here and talk about it. Like, you could talk about your life on social media. It's going to be people that's going to tap in because they're relating to you. They might be in it, they might be going through it, they may not even talk to you, they might not even say nothing, but you have people that silently watch you. And that's okay for the silent watchers too. But some people are interested in your story. Some people are interested in my story. Something about your life that appeals to them. Like, I like watching people that build houses out in the mountains. Like, I'm into that. I'm into the van life people. I'm into whatever I'm into is what I watch on social media. So YouTube recommends those videos to me because they know I watch them. So your story, like whatever you go through in life, if you want to, because some people are not like social media people where they feel like they want to share their life, but nothing wrong with a person that don't want to share. But I'm not saying like do social media because you could get paid. Yeah, you can get paid, but sometimes it can take a long time to get paid. And some people, by the time they get paid, they on to the next thing because they're figuring, oh, it didn't work out for me. Social media don't work out. But I don't make $1 million. But if I make $100 a month, I can take that $100 and put it in my gas tank for the week. So I don't let people shame me. They talk about me. Somebody said the other day, like, "Oh, you don't get no views." I don't care. I'm not here to oh, my goal is to work to try to get 1 million views and all. I don't care about that. I'm not one of the cookie cutter YouTubers. I don't care. I give what I give, and people, if they like it, they like it. They stay and they hang around. But if you ever want to like start a business or you want to put yourself out there to the world, because you can meet people from like all over the place, different states, people from other countries watch. You know, some people from Africa, some people from China, some people from India. Oh, I'm from India. I'm in India. So you can reach a lot of people, and if they like you, people are going to come back. If they like your story and they relate to something that you're sharing about your life, they're going to come back and they're staying. They're staying. And some people, you know, some of them give you donations. Some people donate to you. Like, you never know who you can run into. I recommend starting social media for anybody that don't mind sharing their story. Everybody, there's all types of stuff people do on social media. Some people sing, some people do hair, some people do exercise. Like, whatever you can do, do it. I would say do it if you want to, because some people are not into sharing their life, and that's okay too. But I'm a sharer. Like, I like to talk. So, and I think I've been talking now for almost 2 hours. But I'm a talker. I have to let things out of my mouth. I didn't have the greatest day today, but I came home and I said, you know what? Let me eat dinner. Let me put my rollers in my hair and get ready for my work day tomorrow. And that's that. And that's exactly what she did. I said, let me get ready for my work day. It's a fly in here, and you about to get killed. God, I hate flies. I can't stand those freaking flies. That's the only thing I hate about the summertime when the weather get nice. These damn flies. I really can't stand flies. But I didn't had the greatest day, but I came home and I talked about it. And that's all that really matters. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? I don't have a make believe life. I don't try to put on more than what my life really is. I'm comfortable in my own skin, and that's all. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Nothing but to do it. That's it. I'm okay with myself. No, I don't like everything that's going on in my life right now, but better days are ahead. Better days are coming. Better days are ahead for all of us. For you and for me. See, another place that people can save money instead of buying paper towels. Paper towels are very expensive. I'm not buying any more paper towels. If they're just too expensive to keep up with. I'm trying to tell the girls, I say, y'all need to get those things like that and just wash them instead of buying these expensive behind paper towels. It's freaking insane. But I try to find ways to save money and just, but everybody's not going to listen to that. So, if you want to keep buying those paper towels, because if you go to Sam's Club and get like the big thing of paper towels that are like $22, and I think you have two for 6, 8 times, some of them might have 12. It's better to buy things in bulk, right? Because you can save money. Because that way you're not going back and forth to the grocery store buying paper towels. But I be trying to tell people, I say, y'all have to try to save money. Like, buying paper towels all the time is stupid. Use the towels, the hand dry towels. It's cheaper that way, right? But if you live in a place like transitional housing where you live with strangers, you don't want to be using the same hand towels everybody else. I understand that, but paper towels is too damn expensive, child. But when you live in transitional housing, we all kind of like buy things that the house needs. Like, oh, the house needs paper towels, or the house needs this, or the house needs that. So we're all supposed to like buy it. And that's fine because we get money off on our rent when we buy things for the house. But the paper towels is too damn expensive to keep buying. Girl, no, we're not gonna keep doing that. But yeah. Ray, what's going on in Raymond? My buddy Ray, y'all go check out Raymond Spectacular. He got a nice channel. Raymond Tacular. I don't know why I keep calling him Raymond Spectacular, but y'all go check out my buddy Raymond. Raymond taught me the hustle on YouTube, and I remember I met him. I found his channel probably like a year or so ago, and I've been following him ever since. But Ray really helped me hustle the game with YouTube. Keep up the live stream and just subscribe. Have yourself a great night. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. I hope you start your YouTube channel, man. Because it can be an amazing tool for yourself in your life. You know, it's not a lot of money, but it's something. But I come on here really to talk, to chit chat with people. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you chit chat with people, if you can find a way to make money from that, nothing wrong with that. Right? If you're able to make some money and just run your mouth, I just run my mouth and talk about my life. So if you're able to do something like that, I think that's amazing, right? I think that's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. So if you're able to make some money by just talking to people on social media and you get paid to do that, that's a smart move. So, because I've been doing YouTube, like this channel I didn't have, but I've been on YouTube for like 15 years. I started my other channel where it was like a vlog channel when my kids were like younger. So I stopped doing that channel and I wanted to start fresh. And when I became homeless, I started this channel. And I've been doing it ever since. And I believe I will be doing social media until the end of my days. You know, I'm going to be one of the senior citizens on YouTube just talking about whatever. Find a subject to talk about it, stick to it. Me, I'm not a cookie cutter person. I don't be sitting around here trying to stick to the subject, or people sometimes try to tell me, oh, you need to talk about this, you need to talk about that. On my channel, I talk about whatever I want to talk about. So if people are uncomfortable with whatever, you don't want to listen to someone that talks about her journey in transitional housing, you don't have to be here. It's okay. And then people come here and try to tell you, oh, you should talk about this. Oh, you should have a script. Like, no, I shouldn't have anything. I should have whatever I want to have. I don't, it's nothing cookie cutter over here with me. I just do whatever I want to do. You know? I talk about whatever it is I want to talk about, and I say what I want to say. I'm not hurting nobody. And if you're able to make so if you're able to make money just by talking about your daily life and your daily living experiences, and you think I care about what people say about me? Oh, you homeless and you this, and I lived in my car. I don't care. So, man, I'm gonna share it. I want to share it to get a check. Why not? Why shouldn't I? But yeah, I think I've been live for almost 2 hours. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling, getting ready. I left work, came home, ate my dinner, talked some trash about the job, talked about people that did stuff to me, and I say okay. I say I had a fabulous day. How you doing? Hi, what's up, Audrey? Mud something. I don't know how to pronounce your name. How is life? At least they take the cost of the paper towels off the rent. I know. I had bought paper towels the other day, and I'm being like cheap, right? I normally get paper towels from Sam's Club, but I just like I normally get paper towels from Sam's Club because I have a Sam's Club, so y'all can see my face. I normally get paper towels from Sam's Club because I do have the Sam's Club thing, right? But getting 12 rolls of paper towels, and I use a lot of paper towels. I don't want to get into that process of buying paper towels all the time. I figure since we live in transitional housing, everybody should once a month buy paper towels for the house. Not just one person is buying paper towels. Like different people need to buy. Even though it comes off my rent, I'm not going to be the one breaking my neck to go to the, like it's other people living here that should, like the girl when she came here, the older woman, she did get paper towels. Great. I think it was like 6 rolls and it only lasted. And now the rolls are gone, right? So the next paper towels, I said, let me go get some paper towels. So I bought paper towels the other day and I only bought 4 rolls. I'm just in a grocery store like, this is too damn much money. Like we can use like rags. You know what I'm saying? Like get the rags, fold them up, keep them in the drawer in the kitchen. But you have to keep your own rags because you'll save a lot more money by just having dish towels. That's okay. Because buying paper towels are too damn expensive to keep replacing them. Because all you're doing is using them, wiping your hands off, and throwing them in the trash. Like I could use my hand towels because I have my own hand towels. But I bought the last 4 rolls of paper towels, and I'm not buying any damn more. So that's over. It's too much. Like you should be smart enough in your life. Like even if I had money, certain things I'm just not going to continue to buy because it doesn't make much sense for me to continue to waste money on stuff if I know I can use hand towels. You know, I'm just saying. But if someone else in this house feels like they want to buy paper towels, by all means. But I'm not going to keep running up to Sam's Club or wherever to buy paper towels. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to save some money. If I can, I'm going to save. I'm not even cheap. Like, I'm not a cheap person. If it's something I want, I'm going to buy it. I don't care how much it costs. If I want this, I'm going to freaking buy it. So it's no problem with like money. But one thing I know how to do is save some money if I need to. You know, I know how to save some money. I know how to like not spend frivolously. You know what I'm saying? I know how to save a buck if I can. Oh, but you know how to save, but you still homeless. You damn right. You know why? Because it's expensive out here. Rent is pricey. So for the people that live in their cars, the people be out here living in tents and stuff like that, I said, shoot, let me go get me a tent to save some money. Why are you like? Why are most people spending all this money on rent? It sucks because I know some people have families and we all have situations. But if you're a single person and you don't have no responsibilities as far as kids, man, I could live homeless for 2 years. I could live homeless in my car, get me a van, hook it up. I got good credit. Let me go get me a van and put a freaking bed in the back of that bad boy and just drive back and forth to work and live out of Planet Fitness. Man, I'm on that route. I'm not going to keep giving all this money up. Because sometimes I think about, oh, let me buy a house. But I'm like, buy a house for what? So I can stay stagnant? If I buy a house, I have to live in it. So that means I can't move to another state if I want to at some point in my life. Like, van life, I love it. I'm really ready to go van lifing, but I have things that I have to do before I make that decision. But I want to live in a van. I'm going to get me a little bed, put in the back of the van, and do like most of these people. Travel from state to state. I ain't trying to give all my money to rent and my stuff. You go to work every day and get bullied and people treat you like garbage just so you can pay your rent. Just so you can pay for a place that you don't even stay in all day. Like you just literally go home to go to sleep. And then you back up going to work the next day. At work getting bullied, letting people treat you like garbage and trash. So you have to be at work and accept the bullying, the taunting, the racism. You have to accept all these things just to pay your bills. I'd rather accept those things and pay for a car that I can live in and just save my money, not give my money to a deed or a lease. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people that are living that life. If you have to live that life and you're comfortable paying those high bills, good for you. But I'm not comfortable anymore with it. Like I'm just not comfortable anymore. So whatever I choose to do, just know I choose it because I can choose it. That's why. You know what I mean? The blue paper towels, and I was looking at those paper towels the other day. I did notice that the blue paper towels are cheaper. What are they for? Are they like, what's up with the blue paper towels? I seen the blue paper towels at ShopRite, but they only had the blue paper towels. You can only buy those in twos. Like they didn't have the blue paper towels in like a big bulk, like where you could buy multiple of them. Not like the white paper towels. So maybe the blue ones are cheaper because they're not bleached like the white ones are. Like, what's the deal with the blue paper towels? Because the blue paper towels were cheaper, but you don't go in someone's house and see people that have blue paper towels. You don't see that. I don't think people know about those towels, and those towels were cheaper than the white paper towels. Maybe it's the color. So I was like, what's the thing? What's the deal with the blue paper towels? I'm wondering because you don't see people. I guess the blue paper towels are not like aesthetically pleasing like the other ones are. The white ones, you got them on your kitchen cabinet. They look nice. But nobody's really buying the blue ones because they're probably like, oh, them ugly blue paper towels are not going to look nice in on my island. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm trying to understand. How's life going? I'm okay. I can't complain, girl. I just got off of work and I'm just running my mouth, child. I feel like chit chatting. We just running me mouth, honey. About to go to sleep. I'm about to lay back and chill. I just figured I'd run up a video real quick. Make some friends, make some buddies, because I told y'all I'm gonna be releasing my soap soon. I have a handmade soap business that is supposed to have launched on June 1st, but I had to push it back because I still needed to get my I have to fix my taxes on my soaps and everything, and I have to register for like taxes to be taken out, and I have to register to be a tax person that's taking taxes. So when you have a business and stuff, like I had this soap business for multiple years now, and I've been doing my soaps for a long time. But before, the only thing I had with my business at that time, the only thing I had with the business was a tax ID number. I didn't have my business structured properly. So now I'm structuring my business the right way. So now I have to make sure that like all my paperwork and all my ducks are in order. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm not rushing it. Like I have so many soaps that I could sell today if I wanted to, but it's not structured right. Like I have my business bank account and I have all that stuff in line, but there's a lot of things with business that you have to have in line if you want to benefit. There's a benefit to having a business. Yes, it can be stressful and it can be a lot of extra work and stuff, but I look at my business as my second job. You know what I mean? And not only that, I don't even look at the soap as a job. Like I love my soaps. Like I use my soap on my own skin, my body. I use it myself. So it's not really like a job because it's like, I like doing it. But it wasn't structured before. Like I was making money before and I did have like a tax ID number. But this time it's way more than just getting a tax ID number when you have a business. It's structured properly this time. And everything that I have, like business phone numbers, you gotta have a business mailbox and all that stuff is in line this time. So I give myself like another week or two for the business to go live, and I hope that you guys will support me. Never heard of blue paper towels. They do have blue paper towels. They have them in ShopRite. I've seen them. They have blue paper towels too in places like, I guess, the car audio. I guess a lot of like mechanics use those, or people that work in like places that they get real dirty. I don't know what the thing is about paper towels, but I just think people really don't buy them because of the color. And I think that they're cheaper because of their this being blue. Because nobody's really going to buy blue paper towels. I mean, anybody that cares about the aesthetic of their kitchen or whatever. Nobody's buying blue paper towels. So I think that's why they don't sell, because nobody's going to put blue paper towels on their the only place I have seen blue paper towels are like mechanics or people that's like doing car detail or something. And they're definitely a little bit cheaper than the white paper towels. Cuz I think they know that nobody's going to put like blue paper towels on their nobody's putting blue paper towels in their kitchen, especially if they have like an aesthetic for their house, because they're not. Nobody's putting blue paper towels in the kitchen. But paper towels are expensive. Everything's expensive. Toilet paper is expensive. Like everything's pricey. But me, I normally just buy things in bulk. Like I buy stuff. My mom was like that. She had us like my mom would buy stuff. She would buy four of them. I get stuff. I get them big. That's why I go to Sam's Club. Like y'all can see my stuff. My let me show y'all my coffee. Sam's Club. I get the big one. This was $22. And it smells so good. I can't wait to get coffee tomorrow. I love the smell of coffee, but I get this coffee from Sam's Club. This was $22. Colombian. Yeah. Love it. $22 from Sam's Club. Let me show y'all what else I get from Sam's Club. Sam's Club. I get rice. My jasmine rice. And y'all know I love jasmine rice, right? Sam's Club. Even though this ain't rice, this is my first bag of rice that I bought. And I have another bag in the kitchen with rice. I get Sam's Club. It's cheaper to buy a big thing of rice. $22 for this big thing of rice that could last me. I don't eat rice every day. So this rice will last me 6 months, a year. I think that's smart, other than going in ShopRite buying a little bag of rice that, I like buying things in bulk because I think you save better. Like this rice will last me 6 months, a year. Big old jasmine rice. This was $22. That's a good deal. Jasmine rice is good rice. Now, a family that eats rice, there's some families out there that eat rice every day. I don't eat rice every day. I might eat rice maybe once a week if I have enough leftovers. But I like to buy stuff in bulk because it's cheaper. So I get my rice, $22 for this big old bag of rice. And it's good rice. I love jasmine rice. And I get my coffee in bulk. I go get my waters. Let me show you this too. My waters. Poland Spring. I love spring water, right? I don't drink any other water but this. I go to Sam's Club and get this. 246. This has 6 gallons of water, and it's like $10. So if you think about it, each gallon of water at Sam's Club at the rate of $9 or $10, I think it's like 9 something, but I think it's like 10. It could be between 9 and 10. So if you think about it, it's 6 in a box. Each one probably costs like $1 something or $2. Probably 2 something. So I buy stuff in bulk. You go to the grocery store and buy a gallon of water. Now gallons of water are like $1.80 something. They're expensive. So I buy stuff in bulk. It's just cheaper. You save money and you're not going back and forth to the grocery store to like re-up. Get a Sam's Club card. And they just renewed my thing. And I don't like letting anybody take money out of my account. I don't like having my credit card on anything, because if hard times come about, I don't want them just going into my bank account taking money. If I can cancel because they all try to get you to, they all set up websites so that they can go in and take your money. Like even Sam's Club. If you ever go to Sam's Club and you have a Sam's Club card, this is how they play with you. When you checking in, you're pulling your card up to the thing, because they have that computer thing now where you could, if you're checking out by yourself, they have this thing on the thing that says, if you want to renew, if you want to upgrade. And sometimes people will touch it by mistake, and then boom, they take the money right out of your account. They say, oh, do you want to save your credit card on file? Absolutely, I don't. But most of them be having your credit card on file anyway. That's why you have to check your bank accounts every day, because some of these people could be taking money from you and you don't even remember or even know that they're taking money from you. Like every day you should write your bills. Like you should have a notebook where all the bills that you have to pay every month is written out so you can visually see it. Like, okay, my gym bill, okay, my phone bill, okay, my rent bill, whatever bills you have, make sure you write them out every month. Because if bills that I don't need the gym because I haven't been in the gym. They're actually taking my gym membership, and I haven't gone to the gym in a while because I work out at home or I exercise at home. That way I don't have to spend the money. Yeah, the membership at the gym is only like $12, but that's $12 out of my money that they're taking. So I could cut that. I could slash that. When I move, when I find an apartment, guess what the first bill is getting cut? My storage. Because I'm getting all my stuff out of storage and I'm putting it in my new place. So we have to find ways to make money, find ways to save money, because I'm not rich. And even if I was rich, or even if I had it like that, certain things I'm just not going to pay for. So if I can make a deal, I'm going to make a deal. I'm not a cheap person, but if I can save my money, I'm going to save. And that's just on that. And if I need to go get some more money somewhere, somehow, I'm going to get some more money, because I'm not a cheap person. But I'm also not a person that's going to spend stupidly either. So yeah, that's my life. I'm going to stay on here for 2 hours. 60. I think it's 120. Yes, when I get to 120, I think I'm going to get off because I already been on here almost 2 hours. So I'm going to push it to 2 hours. And I'm going to get off this thing. We going to get off this thing. Yeah, because I think I chit-chat and ran my mouth long enough. So what y'all doing today? How was your day? This is kind of growing on me a little bit. It's still nothing that I want to buy, but it's not too bad, I guess. I do taste the grapefruit in it. But yeah, I'm just going to do 2 hours today. And then we're going to relax and just chill. Yeah, so 60 and 60 is 120. So when I get to 120, girl, I'm off this thing. We off this thing. I just wanted to talk today. I wanted to talk. I'm going to talk about my miserable life. My life ain't miserable. I'm actually okay. I'm actually really okay with everything in my life right now, even though I don't like living in transitional housing. But it's like there's nothing I can do about it right now. So don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed about your life. Don't feel ashamed about your life. Don't feel ashamed of where you're at in life. Be grateful. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be fearful. Be great. Let people talk about you, girl. Let your family run their mouth. So what? What they gonna do? Nothing. What people gonna do? Nothing. They're not gonna do a damn thing. I'm just in a giggly mood, y'all. I'm just in a giggly mood. And even if you do social media, to let people know, if you do social media, sometimes you're gonna have people come up here, they just gonna watch you. They not gonna say nothing to you. Sometimes they gonna watch you, girl, and they not gonna say nothing to you. They gonna be quiet. They not gonna say nothing to you. They just gonna be quiet. They're gonna be silent, girl. And some people be even your family, girl. They be watching and talking trash on you, girl. That's okay. Sometimes there's gonna be people in the chat. You're not gonna communicate. Sometimes, girl, you be talking to yourself. Like I've been talking to myself the last 10 minutes. Don't be ashamed, girl. Put yourself out there. If you want to put yourself out there. If you that person, you don't mind putting yourself out there, do it. Don't be worrying about what people saying on social media, honey. Because the trolls, child, they call me all kind of freaking names. They call me all kind of names, girl. But I'm still gonna be here though. I'm still gonna be here. Even if I can make money on social media and do YouTube and just put gas in my car, girl, that's some money. You never know who's watching you. It could be your boss watching. Your boss could watch. Do you want everybody at your job knowing your tea? It's some people at my job that probably knows my tea. They'll never say nothing to you though. Don't you love when people know your tea, but they never open their mouth and say anything to you? They're talking about you behind your back, but they never have the balls to say anything to you. Don't you just love people like that? I love being talked about. It's nice to stay in people's mouths. It's nice to be the topic of conversation. I can't believe she's embarrassing herself again. That's what they be saying about me. I hear them. But ain't no shame in my game. If you know what I mean. We're not embarrassed, girl. I done been through the ringer. I already done lived in my car. I already been homeless. I already been evicted, child. I done been through all the embarrassment. The cops then came and drug me out of my apartment and said, Miss, today's your eviction day. I've been through the ringer, girl. We've been through the ringer. You gotta have something to talk about, something to bring to the table. Yeah, we doing all right, though. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna make it through. And sometimes there's gonna be some things in your life that you're gonna have to do by yourself. Sometimes you ain't gonna have nobody. It's all right. It's all right. Don't let the enemy take your mind, girl. Don't let them drugs take your mind. Don't let the alcohol take your mind. Share your story if you want to. Share your story if you want to. I'm going to share my story. You know why I share my story? To keep it from staying inside here. Share my story to keep it from staying inside here. Because you keep stuff inside, that's a no-no. You got to speak it out. And if you don't want to share your story, you don't have to. But I'm going to. I'm going to tell it. I'm not embarrassed. And there's some people at my job that may know my tea, but they're not going to say nothing about it. They have another website called, it's like YouTube. It's not Red Door or something red something. But is it, what's the name of that website? Let me see if I can find it. It's another website that I joined. It's like YouTube. It's almost 1:20. When I get to 1:20, I'm off for this thing and I'm going to bed. I'm going to find me a movie on Netflix. Is it called Rumble? Yeah. So they say that you can get onto Rumble, right? They say that you could build a Rumble account, and Rumble's like YouTube. You can share your journey, share your story, whatever. I got $9 on Cash App. So you can share your story, share your Rumble or whatever, and you can get paid. So I'm gonna tap into that and start putting some of my videos on Rumble. Cause if I can get some money, let's go get that money. If I can go get some money, let me Cash App got a Cash App card now. They say you can borrow money from Cash App. Unlock up to $500. Borrow. You can borrow $500 from Cash App. You can learn to invest from Bitcoin on Cash App. You can get your paycheck sent to Cash App now. Can you believe that? You can do stocks for $1 on Cash App. Oh my God. You can pay your taxes. You can pay your taxes on Cash App now. Girl, I would never. And then you could collect money from anyone on Cash App. I think we all know that. You could deposit paper money on Cash App, girl. You can deposit your paycheck that you worked so hard all week at work from being bullied and people treating you like garbage and trash, all the gossip and all the slandering, all the mudslinging at work. All of these things you can get on Cash App. Child, please. I wish I freaking would. Cash App is actually turning into a bank, right? They're going to give you loans. Oh my God. I just can't. Oh, she has nothing else to talk about. So she's just reading stuff. Yeah, why not? I don't want nobody to be peeking on me. Let me shut this window back here, girl. Because I don't want nobody to be... Y'all want to sleep with me tonight? I'm going to go to sleep, but I'm going to keep the live stream coming, honey. Y'all want to do a 24-hour live stream? Let me shut this. I don't want those sneaky people to be... I don't want any crazy people to be, I don't want the crazies to... I don't want any crazy psychopaths to be sneaking through the window and watching me. We don't want those people to be watching us. What's wrong with her? She on drugs? Does she need a drug test? That's what somebody will be saying tomorrow. This ain't half bad. Let me put my trash bag. Hi, how you doing? How y'all making out? I see 14 people watching me, honey. How y'all doing tonight? I've been live now for almost 2 hours. Come on in. Come on into the family. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Y'all want to do some ASMR tonight? Can y'all hear that? Y'all like those sounds? Do you like the sound? Do you like the sound of me tapping on a bottle? You guys want to hear that? I see those hearts. Come on now. I hear them hearts now. Y'all like ASMR, huh? Y'all like them sounds. I'm going to have to get me a Blue Yeti. I do have a Blue Yeti in my storage. So maybe we could do some ASMR. Are you guys enjoying the sounds? Good evening. How are you? Do you guys like the sound of me tapping on the can? Are you guys into that? Are you guys feeling that? Did you have a rough day? Do you want to be my boyfriend for the night? I know you like it. Do you guys enjoy the tapping my numbers are going down, so nobody likes this, and that's okay. You just keep on tapping. Tap your life away. When you're sitting at work with somebody that you really don't like, just start tapping. I know you guys enjoyed that. Let me see. You want to tap on the iPad? Tap away now. Tap away now, you hear? Everybody left. You just gotta have some fun. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the moment. I'm almost at 120. We getting there. We getting there. People came back in. Hello. How y'all doing? Scratching my stomach. I hear somebody outside. That's my crazy roommate. She's back. The crazy psychopath. She's insane. The crazy roommate is back. I'm gonna charge this phone and I think I'm gonna take me a nap. I'm just gonna watch a movie. I don't know, I might get on TikTok. What y'all think? I'm gonna relax. Yeah. Thanks for bringing my package in. No problem. Shop towels. Okay, yeah, shop towel. They are for the car and like oil changes, etc. to clean without ripping. Oh, when I was homeless, I used to bathe with them. Oh yeah, and they're actually cheaper. When I was in ShopRite the other day, those paper towels were cheap. The white paper towels. But I guess you're right because they don't rip. You know what I mean? You probably gotta rip to rip them. So they're probably good to use. Evening. Hope everyone had a great day and enjoy evening. Yeah, thank you. Had a pretty good day. Crazy work day, but it was all right, I guess. Just home relaxing, chilling, enjoying my evening. About ready to look at Netflix and see if I can see a movie or something. I really want to get stars. Do you guys know anything about stars? I've been seeing a lot of stars have been on Facebook a lot, like promoting stars. A lot of their movies on stars look to be pretty interesting. So I think I'm gonna drop I'm just gonna lay down. I'm just gonna drop Netflix and get and go to stars because I think stars is probably like the same amount as Netflix, and I'm probably gonna drop that and get the stars. A lot of reruns. A lot of reruns on what? Stars? A lot of reruns on stars? It's not really good because they be promoting stars heavy on Facebook. Oh, so all the stuff that they're showing is kind of crazy. Like it's not really what they're possessing. Because I think I'm gonna drop Netflix and get stars. Because it's probably the same amount, right? So what's the best streaming service that I should um what's the best streaming service that I should get? What do y'all think? HBO? Like I don't know. I want to get something other than Netflix. And I don't really know which one to get. So maybe you guys can help me with that. Maybe you guys can help me with that. Maybe you guys can help me for the for whatever is hot. That's all that's going to play. Oh, that's all that's going to play. Okay. What type of genres are you in? I don't know. I like anything. Let me see. Let me look at my Netflix real quick. I'm gonna pull my Netflix up and I'll let y'all know the genres. I like horror, but it has to be like I don't know. I don't watch horror too much. It can't be like gory, crazy horror. But I'm gonna pull up my Netflix account and I'll show. I'll tell y'all. Let me see. Cause I'm over Netflix, y'all. I'm over Netflix. Netflix is like nothing to me, and I feel like I want to get like another streaming service, but I really don't know what to get. So there's a problem connecting to Netflix. Try again. It's probably my Wi-Fi. Oops, no, we don't want that one. No, we don't want that. We want this one. Worst neighbor ever. And they got a couple little new things on Netflix. I might have to try it. So let me see. They got some new movies on Netflix. One called Harlan Cohen's I Will Find You. There's another one called Worst Neighbor Ever. That sounds nice. Gone Girl. There's a few little new things on Netflix that look interesting. Do you guys have any Netflix things that you suggest me watch and see? Is one called The Beast in Me. But y'all know what's good on Netflix that's really funny that y'all should watch is The Watcher. The Watcher was good. The Watcher was good, yeah. So we got a few things here. The Fatal Affair was okay. It's a couple things. But I want to get rid of Netflix because I'm over Netflix. Okay, I was supposed to look up genres, right? So let me see. Movies, shows, categories. So genres. I like action stuff. I like crime, critically acclaimed. I'm into documentaries. I like dramas. I like horror. Romance is okay too. I like thrillers too, so that's not bad. I don't know if it looks good. Like if the title looks good, if there's like a good picture and it looks interesting, I'll watch it. So you can watch. What did I just tell you? The Watcher on Netflix. That's good, but you got to watch it from the beginning. You know what I mean? It's good. My neighbor said, "I will find you" was great and intense. I will find. That's on Netflix. Is that on Netflix? Is that on the Netflix on it? I'm trying to fix this thing. My neighbor said, "I will find you" was great and intense. So I guess that was on Netflix, right? You on Netflix. You mentioned it. Did I say that? Oh yeah, you want? Okay. I did mention it. I'm bugging out. Let me see. It's called. Okay, I'm gonna watch that tonight then. Y'all see that right there? It's right there. I will find you on Netflix right there. I'm gonna watch that, and the one next to it look like it's gonna be okay too. So, but I'm over Netflix. I think after I pay this month, I'm done. And there's another one that looks kind of good. It looks like Obsession. And then there's another one that's called Alone. That was pretty good. That was like a thriller, so that wasn't too bad. So I mean, I'm kind of over it. Ozark is good. And I haven't watched Ozark in a while, but I need to get back into Ozark. Like I need to really watch that from the beginning. Ozark is crazy. There's Ozark right there. Y'all can see Ozark. Ozark is good. But I just have to get back into it. I just can't really. Yeah, Ozark is good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that tonight when I get off of this thing. Yeah, maybe one day I'll do a stream where I go to sleep. What do y'all think? Just to be funny, see how that goes. I think they end up like some people report the channel and then they get like cut off. Because I seen one guy, he was like doing a live stream where he went to sleep, and I think they cut that video off. Like I think somebody reported it and he had to take it down. Because they figured if you're sleeping, that's like low effort. You know what I'm saying? Low effort. And I toss and turn. Like I sleep on my stomach, my side. I sleep everywhere. So some people sleep on their side, some people sleep on their stomach, some people sleep on their back. I sleep every which way. Like I'm on my stomach, my back, my side. But some nights, the other night I couldn't sleep at all. The other night I couldn't sleep at all, and I was like, I need some sleeping pills to take because I just couldn't sleep at all. But that doesn't happen that often. But sometimes I guess I was in my head. I guess I was in my head. My room is I'm already ready to have my days off because work just pissed me off today. That lady I work with, she just can't stand her. But she'll be there tomorrow. But a good thing about her is she only has to work like 4 hours. She only works 4 hours, but I guess she has a medical clearance from her doctor to work like 4 hours. So she doesn't really have to like do 8 hours a day. I don't really have to see her, but can't wait to hear your review. Yep. Yeah, I'll give you a review on it, y'all. What y'all doing tonight? How was y'all day? Did y'all go to work? Like what did y'all do today? What did y'all do today? Caesar's here, Caesar. I walk on Netflix though over the others. So what's on Netflix? The Mud. What do you recommend on Netflix that I haven't seen? Like what do you think I should look at? I'm definitely gonna be watching um I'm definitely gonna be watching Harley Cohen's I Will Find You. I'm gonna look at that. I recommend you guys watch Ozark is definitely a definite watch. And What's the other one? What's this crazy lady? The Watcher is crazy. Watch The Watcher. The Watcher is definitely number one. But when y'all watch these things, make sure you watch it from the beginning. Don't watch it in the middle. You want to know everything, everybody, and who's who, the who's who of the town. You want to watch the who's who of the town. The Watcher is freaking off the chain. The Watcher is my joint. I never got into Scandal. I never got into Scandal. I really didn't. So they said because I watched The Watcher that I would like these other shows called like The Echoes. Echoes don't look too bad. Echoes looks pretty good. Echoes look quite ravishing. I'm not really a TV show person, but actually, the Harley Cohen's I Will Find You, that's a TV show. It's a TV show. I'm not really into TV shows, but I could do it. I could do it. The Hunting of Hill House, binge worthy, suspenseful, psychological TV shows. Okay, they got a couple little new things here. All right. So, yeah. His and hers. Okay. The Moore Beach. The Last Night at Moore Beach. Okay, that don't look too bad. Archie 81. Red Rose, The Fog, The Crystal Cuckoo or something like that. Dark Desire. The Beast in Me. The Price of Confession. The Art of Sarah. The Art of Sarah. The Art of Sarah. That looks interesting. Sense 8. Award-winning thrillers. Wayward. They don't look too bad. Dear Child, Tourist, Adolescence, The Orphan Black. I didn't know they had Why Did I Get Married on here. New on Netflix. Tyler Perry's The Fall from Grace. I might watch that. See what that's about.
Whopper is the best burger when made right. So with your feedback, we've perfected every bite so that every Whopper is made your way and never smashed. Because they're new day.
Whoppers are good. Watch a movie with me, why don't you? Columbia's Picture. What's the name of this movie? It's called The Glass House. Okay, I think I like it already. The Glass House. She got out. I guess she got killed.
Are your kids in bed in a reasonable hour? Who's driving these monsters? Do not say sucks. Say disappoints. Or bites.
Mm-hmm. This is an old movie. It's called The Glass House. I don't know how I feel about it.
Hasn't been a bad couple of decades, considering. To 20 years of you and me.
The children safe at home. She said her children are safe at home and her daughter's in the car with her friends.
Ruby Baker?
Yeah, I'm Ruby. And, whatever they said, I'm not missing. Went out.
Your parents were in a car accident.
Are they okay?
Ruby, why don't you have a seat, hon?
Are they okay?
Her parents
Margaret's gonna
died.
help you to have a seat. Ruby,
I can sit down myself.
stand.
I said, are they okay?
Ruby, relax. I need you to
Transfer
relax.
me.
I'm here to help you. You're gonna be okay. Relax. Ruby?
Oh, her parents died. She lost her parents. Damn, that's crazy. Life is short, ain't it?
Groweth up. In the morning it flourisheth and groweth up. In the evening it is cut down and withereth. For we are consumed by thine anger, and by thy wrath are we troubled. Thou hast set our iniquities before thee, our secret sins in the light of thy countenance. For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts to wisdom. I think Brett Baker wants to come up and say something. Brett?
She lost her mom and dad. Damn, that's crazy.
I just want to see. I just. It's okay.
I didn't work with Dave and Grace or see them every day, but I knew them both for 10 years. And I'm sure if they could hear all this,
She lost her mom and her dad.
Grace would do her dismissive little giggle. You know the one. Where Dave would mutter an expletive deleted. They would just hate to be remembered as anything but ordinary. Which is exactly what they were. Anything but ordinary. But they will live on. Through their children. And in all our hearts.
Ruby? Do you remember me? You're Uncle Jack and Mom's brother.
I'll go wait.
Look, I just want you to know if there's anything that you need, anything I can do. I don't mean in the next few weeks or months. I mean anytime.
How come I haven't seen you in like, 10 years? Have you even met my brother, Rhett?
Of course I have. I haven't seen either of you in years, but first of all, I live pretty far away in Chicago.
And how are you going to help us?
I don't know. There's the phone. There's you.
You and my mom never did write each other, though.
It's true. You know, Ruby's siblings get older sometimes. They go their separate ways. I know you and Red.
He's right about that. Once siblings get older, they go their separate ways.
Just counting Danny, we have nothing in common.
I used to feel that about your mom. It's not true. I used to think that when things slow down, I'd take a month off and come out here and get to know you and your brother and Grace again.
It's nice to see you again. I'm sorry things didn't work out.
You're right. They say siblings. Sometimes siblings grow apart, and they're right about that. Every now and then I tune in on you and find you very interesting. Thank you. you. I hope it's a good way. I'm just watching Netflix and chilling. You guys come watch Netflix and chill with me.
Hi. I'm Alvin Beglider. I'm so sorry. Was your parents' estate lawyer. Their wills, what it is that they wanted to do with their money. Well, actually, the most important issue right now is who's going to be taking care of you. You and Red. I'm assuming that you know the glass is correct.
They were my next door neighbors. I've known them my whole life.
That's good. Because I know that your parents chose them after a great deal of consideration. You know, there's something else. Your parents were extremely thrifty. And with your mom's share of the inheritance, your dad's life insurance, there's more than enough for you and Red for the rest of your lives.
Well, then obviously you don't know Red.
That's good. I like that. I'm going to give you one of my cards. I don't expect any trouble. But if you have any concerns, any problems, I'm an estate lawyer, but I'm also what they call a trust lawyer. And I want to be someone you can trust.
Scams.
You call me. Okay.
Lawyer trying to get her money.
Glass.
Really love that speech.
That's good. Gotta get through this.
Diane Lane, my girl.
Get through it.
Y'all know who Diane Lane is? She's like an old Hollywood. I'm watching The Glass House. The Glass House on Netflix. And it looks pretty good. Looks pretty interesting.
Hey, you guys ready? Malibu?
Be a big change. Fly.
But it's not the worst place either.
Diane Lane, that's my girl too.
You in there
My
already?
company's unknown for today.
Diane Lane in her heyday. I'm watching The Glass House on Netflix. The Glass House on Netflix.
This place is huge. Hey, Bruce, check out this view.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Cool, meteorite.
It's art. It's art, Red.
Terry, give him the grand tour. Stall him while I order some dinner.
Let's get the lay of the land. Some master suite. Home gym. Home theater.
Sweet.
It's like you never have to leave home.
Oh, if only. This is Vicky. She comes here most days.
Hola, niños. Look.
Only a niños.
This is your room. It's temporary quarters for me. Now you unpack, get settled, and I'll meet you in the kitchen.
I found a good movie.
Okay, we have a little
Wasting time,
risotto with portobello mushrooms.
making believe
Green
is
salad
a
with some Swiss
is
chard.
wasting time. What? Making believe. I don't know.
Do you have any Garfield?
What is that?
Oh, really? You watch
Crab
the
in a
videos,
can.
but this is my
It's
first
crab.
time I've
How
been
you?
watching your journey.
Come
Okay,
on.
welcome, welcome,
Try to come
welcome.
over.
Thanks for coming by. I'm just watching a
That
movie on
squid?
Netflix. We're just Netflix and chilling tonight.
Honey, tonight.
I'll call Domino's.
Thank you. Can you just turn to face the wall?
Mm-hmm.
What are you, the Blair Witch? No, I'm worse. Can you just face the goddamn wall? Turn that stupid thing off.
Mm-hmm.
Connie, there's public school and then there's public school. Trust me, there won't be any Bloods or Crips.
I'm not scared of getting gunned down.
Ruby, you're a great kid. You're
It's
gonna
not
have
about being great or not great. It's about being
new.
middle of the year new.
Look, it's a little saying that we teach the patience and the pain word. This too shall pass.
This too shall pass.
This too shall pass.
Yeah.
This too shall pass.
Hi. Would you just take a seat?
We have a new addition. Would you introduce yourself, Miss Baker? Just did. Accident of birth.
So how come you moved here now?
Another accident. Thanks for the lipstick. Sweet! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Neither can I. Like, one of those isn't noisy and obnoxious enough.
No, Bruce, because you can't play Pokemon Snap on PlayStation. But you can't play Ape Escape. But you can't.
Oh, my dad will totally just freak out.
I haven't even seen like one girl with blue black hair, and all the guys spend all day surfing and swimming. That whole bizarre physical culture sun worshiping view.
Well, that sounds fairly hot.
So anyway, I was crazy
checking my pager all day because I figured you'd call and you didn't.
This time I call you a bunch of the cell phones are banned at school. Like, the kids just don't care, you know? They just can't see they've lost their civil liberties. Probably because they have so much sunstroke, they're like permanently wasted.
Some assortment of different things this time. Some cold pastas, salads. Ruby, I really think that you would be well served by a better attitude.
It's okay. I don't mind takeout. You guys are busy. It's not like it's from Wendy's or anything.
I'm speaking about your attitude towards your new school. Conversation. I was trying to get a line out. That's beside the point. The point is, you need those kids to like you. To isolate yourself, sabotage yourself. You're going to have a miserable time. Okay, I get it.
We're just Netflix and chilling.
Ruby, Ruby, wake up. Wake up.
Mommy?
I got these rollers in my hair.
Well, I heard noises. Thought it was a burglar or a coyote. I'm not used to having kids in the house. It's okay. With all the glass, you can hear everything. We gotta start setting the alarm at night.
Driving among California teens has been steadily decreasing. We can still do better. As these images starkly attest, alcohol remains the #1 drug problem among young people.